We're on the brink of a new year. This one is winding down and people start thinking about habits. And I want to share with you 5 habits that have changed my life. And they're represented by these 5 things sitting here. They're in no particular order except the first one. And that is my daily Bible and journal. At a very young age, the Lord helped me to develop the daily habit, the discipline of reading His Word. Many call it, and I do myself, a quiet time. For the most part, it's the first thing I do every day. Most of the time, the first conversation that I have every day is with the Lord in prayer. And then I spend time listening to what He has to say to me, and I write down in my journal those things. Psalms 1 and Joshua 1 both declare that the man who meditates on God's Word every day will prosper and have success, and I have found that to be true. The other thing is reading. I enjoy reading because I enjoy learning. These are my current reads. This one's titled Carpe Diem, Redeemed. It's seizing the day, discerning the times. The verdict's still out. It's okay. But the way I see it is I buy most of my books either used or on sale, and if I spend $10 and learn one thing that impacts my life, it's a good investment. This is The Hidden Link Between Adrenaline and Stress by Dr. Archibald Hart. Learning some good stuff there. And this is A Sacred Sorrow, Reaching Out to God in the Lost Language of Lament by Michael Card. Anything that I have ever read from Michael Card is great, and his musical lyrics are as well. But I'm able to learn from these individuals without ever having to meet them or sit down with them, and I can do so at my own convenience. I would encourage you, if you're not a reader, to begin reading. The third thing here is my planner. Now, I know it's old school and outdated. Most people have moved on. But if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? I'm big on a planner. I use a planner. It's got my daily tasks in it, appointments, place to write down notes, a calendar to keep up with what's happening. I'm a firm believer in having to-do lists and goals and plans and trying to execute them and make the most of your time. I've made it a habit of using this on a daily basis, and it's made a difference in my life. This is my wallet. Pretty small, slimline. I used to carry one of those big, fat, honking wallets full of cards in my back pocket. My chiropractor said it's the worst thing a guy could do. Now it's slimline. And the reason is I don't carry all of those cards anymore. Many years ago, me and my wife decided to go green, to use cash. And so we have an emergency fund. I keep cash on hand. If we need something, want something, desire something, we use cash, and then we pay ourselves back to build that fund back to what it is. And the good thing is we don't have to pay interest. It forces us to save. It forces us to really think about what we're going to purchase. And it's really nice not dealing with the debt that comes along with all those credit cards. Now, I'm not telling you not to have credit cards. We have a few for emergency purposes, but I don't carry them with me. That's made a big difference in my life. And the last thing is a backpack. Every day I have a backpack, whether I'm going to church, whether I'm going to the office to work, whether I'm running errands, whether I'm traveling, whether I'm doing a day hike in the woods. I like to have those items with me that I think I'm going to need. Those items that through the years I said at one time or another, man, I wish I had. For instance, if it rains, I've got a rain jacket. If it gets cold, I've got a jacket in here. I keep water in here. I've got some snacks in here. And I could go on and on with the items that I keep in my backpack. And that changes depending on the day's journey, if you will. But I like being prepared. I like having those things with me. So just a quick video to share with you some things that have changed my life from a habit standpoint. And hopefully you've learned something from it yourself and maybe will decide to incorporate those in your daily life. Maybe in this upcoming year, don't wait for the new year to do so. But of all the things that I shared with you, as I said, this is the most important. I would encourage you, make this a priority in your life. I've got this nice journal and I've got this nice Bible. It's a good size, it's got a good font, it feels great, it's made of water buffalo hide. This is an investment that will change your life forever. Habits. A lot of people have them, but the good ones are the ones we need to focus our attention on. So as we wrap up this year and think about the new one, think about some things that you want to change in your life. And if you pick the right ones, they will change your life.